Okay. What am I building tonight? 125th Street. Stuff. Stuff for 125th Street. On the map. Alright. There we go. Okay, let me share the stream link around. Horn. There's NY and NJ. New York and New Jersey. This is Horn. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, the MTA King. How's it going? What is this? R211 testing Y-train announcements? Something in Roblox. Okay, let me copy the stream link, and I'm going to notify the Discord. Of course, everyone. Live building the Manhattan Valley Viaduct. It's good. Alright, so I have a video that I'm working on of 137th Street, so we're not going to go there. We're going to be working on the Manhattan Valley Viaduct and maybe 125th Street, but we need to build these supports for the line, because the line actually goes over this valley. If you're not familiar with the one line, it goes outside at 125th Street, because there is a valley there, so it is forced onto an elevated structure. And it would be too steep to stay underground unless they deep bored it, which was more expensive than building an L. So it's on an elevated structure. Okay, so that means that we need to make the elevated structure. Now, normally when I make these, the height would be pretty consistent, but it's not here. It's this really steep valley, and then at this point is 126th Street. It's pretty low. Then over here you'll have 125th Street. This will be the station's location on the one, and you can see it's not wood this time. It's plastic, because the elevated structure here was flat. I was able to do these without making a new model. So there's that. And hold on, let me just fix something with the stream. It's wordy. What's up, wordy? How's it going? Kind of would have been nice for the one train to stay elevated after 125th Street, but it couldn't because of all of the hills. Yeah. And if you think about another thing, if it were to stay elevated, then what's going to happen at Dyckman Street? So it could have stayed on an elevated structure, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it could make this. Yeah, I think an L can make this hill here. But it will have problems at Dyckman Street when there's that huge drop. And I don't think when they built it, I don't know if they were planning it to the Bronx yet, but I know that terminus at 215th Street came pretty early on. So yeah, they probably were. Okay, so hold on, let me fix the subscriber goal because it's messed up. It doesn't update between streams. So it's a bit behind. So let me fix that. Subscriber goal 10,000, of course. 10,000. 2,750 now. 12, 30, 1, 20, 23. Start goal. There we go. Well, when I did go to Dykeman Street, I did see a little set of unused tracks that were going straight forward instead of curving into the tunnel. Curving into the tunnel? What? There's no... What do you mean? Are you talking about the curve north of Dykeman Street? Okay, so while I wait for MTA King to respond, I will make these. So the way I've been doing these is they're 11 this way, and then you go 11 this way, and then you paste the tall part, and then you have to convert it into that, which kind of has to be done by hand. So, and we'll go to the next one over here. Should be this height, and then next one there, and I feel like we'll have to put one between as well. Let's see. Maybe more this way. Okay. So that will be 3. So we'll have 3 there. 3 supports. You know, there's a curve of the train that's heading. Yeah, that I know that curve. There's a bit of unused elevated structure. There is. I think you might be right. Let me check Google Maps. Google Maps. Let's see. I think I know what you're talking about now. No, I don't. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see the unused elevated structure. That could just be a support. How would they continue on Nagel Avenue? And then what, it would turn onto Broadway? And then go up? That would be interesting, actually. Yeah, that would be cool. It goes up Broadway, and then follows the one line in 168th Street. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, so next one. Next one here. Okay, continues to go down. One, two, three. Need to match this thing's heights. Okay. Okay, there we go. Then just another one should go here. Still still sick, of course. Because of course I am. Alright. Those are a bit close. Okay. 10, 11. Right? That should be 11. Yes. Okay, so then, finally, I made it to the live stream. That looks nice, thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Alright. So now I need to check Google Maps to see if it's the same on the next block. Kind of is. So let's see, at 126th Street, there's still. Wait. Okay, that's 125th Street. Such weird roads here. Okay, yeah. 126th Street right here. Okay. At 126th Street, we have one more. And we're going to have to do them going the other way too. Which is going to be fun. Yeah, it's called fun. Another word for annoying. Alright. There we go. So now we will have these and we can lower them to meet the grounds. I've been watching ever since 2021. You had the minecarts. Yes, the minecarts. It's been a while. This world was supposed to have minecarts originally. Then it got converted away from minecarts. Stack 4 down. Stack 4 down. Yeah, if you were watching this world, if you've watched this world's first 6 or 7 episodes, it was a minecart world with little tiles. So it was the same style of stuff, but with minecarts instead of trains. And I have a new episode being worked on at 137th Street. Just deciding if I'll release the fancy episode or the tour first. And I have to add something to the video editing with 137th Street, but the station is done. 137th Street is completely done. Will I show it on the stream? No, probably not. You know, I discovered this R160 Minecraft mod. Oh yeah, this. Oh, I uninstalled it. I uninstalled the R160. Not my R160. My R160 is still here. Yeah, mine is still there. But I uninstalled the other one. Okay. So now we have the pillars. I found a video earlier today of an R142 one train at 125th Street in 1999, which I didn't even know was a thing in 1999. I didn't know that there were R142s that had been sent to the one line that early on. Surprised me. Some people are saying that I saw somebody post that the 4 line or the 6 line got them first, but I thought the 2 line got the R142s first, not the 4. Okay, so now what do we have to do? Now we have to make, let's see, 1. And I'm gonna redo that one. I don't like how it's the same height as that one, actually. So I'm gonna redo this girder. What do you call this? I'm gonna redo this support. Supports. I don't like that it's the same height as this one because the grade below it drops and it's dropping, so we're going to have to redo this one. And that's why I'm streaming this, because I don't like building a bunch of girders like this. I want to be working on the station, but this is one of those cases where it's necessary to put extra time into the area between the station, which actually seems to be quite a lot at the time now. But this world, when you're building with full-scale trains, then there's more that has to be built between the stations themselves. 2 line had the R110s and then the R142s after. Seen them go past 125th Street 4 at night, but then give a sign if it's the 2. We've also seen a 3. Yeah, 3s go to 137th Street a lot. Welcome to the stream, chill boy. Okay, so how many do we have to do? Just on this side. Because it's not just this side. We have to build. There's like an arch thing here. So it kind of arches as a arch. Let's see. Which connects to a set pillars, which crosses over 125th Street. Hold on, I'm just looking at this. Yeah, okay. So it goes over 125th Street right there. And we will have to do that as well. And then it looks like I just did one on this side, probably because it was just the same height, so I just copied that one. And then we'll just have to do the inclining girders and then the other portal. What street is this? It's 100. I think 116th Street on the one is actually higher up than 125th Street, elevation-wise. What street is this? 118, no. 122nd Street portal, okay. Yeah, so funnily enough, 116th Street on the one looks like, if we look at this terrain, it's still going up. So it looks like it's actually higher than 125th Street, despite it being a subway station. I've noticed that most of the subway stations are at higher elevations than the elevated stations. 168th Street on the ANC is actually technically at a higher elevation. Like track-wise, the tracks are technically higher by elevation than Smith 9th Street, even though they're underground. They would be higher above sea level than Smith 9th Street. Alright. So how many of these do we have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright guys, the grind begins. This here, I need to remove this. This here is going to be a bit of a painful grind. We now have to build 8 of these structures. Alright. Prepare yourselves. Let's see. So we'll go down like a block each one. Are there any ways that we can make this easier? I already see one way that we might be able to make this easier. So we'll make a basic framework here, and then we'll just have to do the x's. Okay, so here's my idea. We're going to do this here, and then put this part. How does it connect? Like that. Okay. Fuck, I forgot to rotate, so then I need to do it like this. Yes. Yes. Damn it. Oh. Why won't it go? Connect properly. We're doing 32 increments for this. I don't want to do 32-bit increments. I hate 32-bit increments. I want it to do 16. But I can't, because it won't support 16 on this blueprint for some reason. Alright. So we'll do this, and then we'll just copy and paste this part, and then it should be easier to just do the x's. The x beams. Alright. Alright. Come on. Okay. Leave a lot of hills. Prepare for the grind. It will be worth the grind, though. Yes. It will be worth the grinds. It will be worth the grinds. Alright, there we go. How do we do this part? There we go. And this part. Okay. So now we have that. Yeah, so now it lowers its height, which looks better. Okay. So now, what I will do, take this, I'll do that, then I should just be able to do this. Copy, it will lower it so that we know how big to make the x's each time. And then it's gradually taller until it becomes a reinforced x with a cross between. Oh shit! Becomes an x with a cross between it. Becomes an x with a cross between it. So that one's bad. I'll have to come back to that one. Is this one bad too? No. This one should be fine. Okay. 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 What's going on here? Why was this one? This one's too short. Okay. It's too short. Why does it look so much higher when I zoom in? That's so weird. I zoom in and it just looks way higher. The weird thing with Minecraft blocks is that it sort of can look like less height than it is. But you have to keep in mind that each block is like 3.1 feet. So it is still very high. And we need to remove this crossbeam because it's too close. Okay, well if I do that, I just realized if I copy that like I was about to, then I'll have to uncopy. It will uncopy the other thing. Wait. Why did I... 0 blocks changed. 0 blocks changed. Hold on. Had to drink some water. Okay. 0 blocks change. Oh. I'm going south. I need to go north. That's the problem. I was going the wrong way. Alright. Let's go the right way. There we go. Okay. What does that do? Alright, now. Ah, shit. I uncopied this. I already overrid it with something else. It's already been overridden. Okay, let's come back. Alright. So now those are ready. There's a point over there? I didn't notice that. Alright. So now we need to... Doesn't have those convenient stubs there. Okay. So now what we need to do is locate the middle. It's going to become progressively more annoying with each one. Probably not all of them, probably just some of them. So we need to do this, and then do this. What's the middle like on this? Okay. It should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, it should be like somewhere over there. This, and then this. Process of making X-beams. Welcome to the stream, Transit Fan R64 train. Welcome to the stream. Dynamite, NYC. The IRT veteran never happens. Let's see. Alright. More of this shit here. Because I need to find the middle point on each one for the X-beams to intercept. Yeah. These beams get weird. Alright. Go up to the top. Well, I didn't on those. And go to the top of the other ones. But I will on these. I will on these. Okay. Said okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now we can start making the X's. So with this one, it's for about 4 blocks. So the top one is going to be... Ah, shit. No! I have to redo this part because, look, it's supposed to be on this part of the block, not that part. Okay, I have to redo this part. I'll just recopy it. It's fine. Not a big deal. Remove this. Remove this. There we go. Okay. Needs to be on the top of the block, not the bottom. Otherwise, it's going to have an uneven X length. You can't have uneven X's here. Bitch, go away. There we go. Right. And the last one. And then we add this shit back to the outside. Okay, so it's this side. 32s. Back to the 32s. Let's go up. Which side is it? This side. Okay. 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 Right. And let me just make sure. Yeah. Just want to be sure this time it's actually the right one. Okay. Up. Okay. Oh, crap. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ions. The last one. Fuck. It's not the last one. There's one more. The fuck? Why won't it? There we go. Wouldn't go into place. Now it does. There we go. Alright, now let's recopy this part. I think it was from this side. I hope so. The fuck? Are they supposed to be that tall? No. Need extra. What the fuck happened here? Message retracted. Okay, we managed to reconnect. Seems we'll have to. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? There we go. That needs to go. Okay. Reconnect. And if you guys are wondering what happens to 14th Street on the 1, 2, 3 FM and L, I kind of need to build Union Square and West 4th Street before I can do anything with that, because I need the tunnels. So it's kind of in a limbo right now. It's just what happens. Sometimes stations get into a limbo. Okay, there we go. So now, these are annoying. Okay, so now that I have this, I will be able to figure out the middle for the beams. The middle for the beams. Okay, last one. Okay. 116th Street next. After 125th Street, probably. Okay. Now we do the X's. Okay, so this is 4. So that means this is no more. Then this, no. How did I do it? Did I do 2 or 4? This is 4. But I feel like as it gets taller, 4 will just look awkward. So it's going to be 2. Alright, there's 4. And now, crap. The fuck? This needs to go here. It needs to be double layered. Okay. Pillar. 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 Oh, shit. There's nothing to connect the pillar to. We need to make a connection point for the pillar. Might as well do all of them now, because I'll probably just wind up having to do them anyway. So, we'll just put those in. Connection points for the pillars. There's probably going to have to be a stream, though, where I do buildings at 125th Street. I want buildings along the 1 line, like I did with the W line and the previous world, if you guys remember that. I did buildings along the Astoria line and in the W line video. There was a crap ton of buildings. There are. The video's still there, so there are crap ton of buildings in that video. And I want the same thing on the 1 line. And all the lines in this world, when they're elevated, I just want there to be a ton of buildings. I saw the Crafty Fox Halsey Street video. I don't know why he did Halsey Street on the Janes. He's so fucking... Okay, let's not add the swearing in. It's not that dramatic. It's not that intense. I don't know. Halsey Street, just very random pick for a station. And I saw those missing buildings. Saw where he just gave up and stopped adding buildings. But we're gonna add buildings along our elevated stations from now on. We'll consider it like an extension of the tunnel. Will it be tedious? Yeah, it will. It will be tedious. To add the buildings, welcome to the stream, Alice the MTA, the R2, the weather fan, all that stuff. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? But yeah, we're going to have buildings along our subway, elevated subway, not the underground subway. The only thing that sucks about having to do all this work for these beams is that during the full ride, and no, you'll see them during a V-fanning video because I will want to show shots from the ground. I guess you'll see them during that video, but other than that, other than the 125th Street video and the V-fanning video, you won't see these because when you're driving the train, you're up here. So you could forget that these exist entirely below you. Alright. Any left? Yeah, there is. This last one. There's this last one left. Did you guys see the R211 software changes? Now shows you the exit locations, which is cool. I thought that the pilot set wasn't going to get that, but nicely enough, it did. All right. So now we have the pillars, the connection points prepared. So for uniformity, I'll prepare these two. Let's, whatever, I'll do them after, actually. Connect the pillar. Connect pillar. Connect the pillar. Pillar. The fuck was that lag spike? Pillar. No. Pillar. Connect the pillar. The pillar. That one looks weird for a second. Connect. Connect 4. I haven't played that in forever. When was the last time I played Connect 4? Has to have been, I'm not going to say a decade. Maybe 8 years? Who the hell plays Connect 4? There we go. Next one. Let's just do all of them. Like the middle points at once. And it indicates what side the doors will open on. Yes, it does. But that's like, I mean, it's cool, but yeah. I guess it helps with crowding. If you're unfamiliar with the stop, it could help with crowd control. But I don't really think that's such a big deal. I think the exits placement thing is way cooler and way more handy than what side the doors will open on. But then again, I could see the use of that if the train is very busy. It's a very crowded time, it's rush hour, and the train is packed, and it's going to take you a bit of a concerning amount of time to reach the doors. You know, you're at Times Square, the train's packed, you're going to have to push through some people to get out. You're not sure if you're going to make it on time, but you always manage to make it on time. So I guess it could be handy with that sort of situation. What is this, 5? So I think for 5 it should go there. Let's see, 1, 2, no, it should go there. The fuck? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is 6. So then it should go here. That one was 5. In green. Yeah, it's green. Okay, let's play Connect 4 again with the pillars. Connect 4. At what point does it start to become the advanced ones? Right. Advanced pillars begin at 130th Streets. Okay, I think that's the first advanced pillar. Yeah, so this should be the first advanced pillar. That one. So we're still on X's. We're not on advanced X's yet. These are the basic X's. Well, that was unexpected. What is this still doing here? So many little things. Can I just... sweep them all at once. I think I can just sweep them all at once. Just one shot the pillars. Just one shot the pillars. Okay. So, back to it. There we go. There we go. There is one more. No! It's off. That's off. No! Okay. So this, no, that one was the first advanced pillar, right? Yep. So this is still an X. And that's the first advanced X. It gets so tall. It's like... Okay. The local display on the inside when arriving points to the sign the doors are open. Yeah, it does. Alright, what is this? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is this another 6? Well, in that case, we have technology for a reason. This is some real 21st century stuff right there. Copy and pasting. Yeah, amazing. Alright, so now we reach 7. So, what do we do for 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then it should be, I think it should be this one, right? Yes. Alright, so that will be the 7 one. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. This is an advanced one. That's right. This one is an advanced. How do we do the advanced stuff, though? It's like a double. It's like double trouble. Okay. Okay. No. This isn't what I wanted. This is not what I envisioned it. Do that. Yeah. Bitch. There we go. Okay. What line is this one? This is the one line. Yes. No, he didn't say yes. He said, yeah. It says R26, R32, Southbury to Van Cortlandt Park. Yeah. For sure. Okay. So now, I don't think I want to do it like that. I want to do it like this. And then I'll add like that part after. You'll see what I'm gonna do. You'll see. I have this all envisioned. Shit. How the fuck did that happen? No! It's not what I want. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's one more. There is one more. Okay, so what I was thinking is, okay, first I need to get rid of, no, okay, so my idea is to add, okay, do not touch, look, will it crash if I select the whole thing with connect mode? Possibly, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to add the X first, and I'll just put this so that I remember. This is the first one where it's advanced X across instead of just an X. So I'm going to add the X's, and then I'll add the crosses after. So they sort of have an additional thing there. So that's what we'll do. All right. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 7. So I can visualize this. Okay. So half of 9 is 4.5. So then we'll want to go here. Is that the middle? Yes. That's the middle. Okay. Alright, last parts. Damn it. Why does that look weird? Okay. You still making the one? Yeah, I'm still making the one. It's gonna go until it's done. This is 125th Street. It's kind of, no, not really. This is the Manhattan Valley Viaduct on the one. So this is the structure leading up to 125th Street, or leading down to 125th Street, should I say, because this is heading downtown, south. It's gonna take like months to finish the one. Maybe. To be honest, I think the one will be finished in July at this point because parts of Midtown are already done, and the real roadblocks are just going to be 116, no, 100 and, well, this station honestly might be a hurdle more than I've anticipated because I forgot about the whole massive arch structure that goes over 125th Street. So this one could be a bit of a hurdle, if I'm being honest. But the remaining hurdles on this line are mainly 116th Street. Why do I keep saying 116th? 103rd Street. 103rd Street is going to be a problem because the whole station is curved and it's a subway station. The curve dwarfs the one at 137th Street. And I've never built such an intense curve with little tiles before. So this is going to be a first when we reach that. We're not far from it. It's just 125th Street, 116th Street, then 110th, and then we reach 103rd Street. So that's going to be a bit of a hurdle. And then after that, 96th Street, it's not going to be easy because it has some exit quirks, but it's not going to be nearly as much of a problem as 103rd Street. And I'm still deciding if I'm going to include the curve that 86th Street has. Um, it's a very subtle curve, so I might just not include it. But if I do, that will make 86th Street harder. But curves are kind of fun to drive on. It makes the ride more interesting as well. 79th Street has a curve, but it's not a bad curve. It's like similar to 137th Street's curve. No, actually, I think it's even. No, I'll say it's a similar deal. It's a small curve at the end of the platform. Those aren't that bad. So, it's kind of smooth sailing there, and considering that it was renovated, it doesn't have mosaics on the curve like 103rd Street, which is a curved original IRT style station, original interborough style and aesthetic. 72nd Street will be the next hurdle after 103rd Street, mainly because it is angled and tapers while being angled, so that makes things a bit more difficult. And not only is it angled, but it has a station house exit instead of an underground exit, so that has to be built at an angle as well. Hence why I've never actually successfully completed 72nd Street in any of my worlds. I did come close, actually, to, no, I didn't, because that was just the exit. I didn't finish the platforms. So 72nd Street I've never successfully built. 66th Street Lincoln Center, bit of a hurdle. Definitely not a choke point. I'm just a bit concerned about that intersection where the uptown exits are, because last time I tried to build it, there wasn't enough space for the exits. 59th Street Columbus Circle will be the next hurdle after 72nd Street. And then after that, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing until World Trade Center and South Ferry. So I think it will actually be completed before I start school again. So I think that we can expect to see a one train full ride in July or very early August. That'll be fun. And then we'll actually have completed one of the subway lines. And then I guess I'll have to decide what line to build next. Lots of decisions to make there. I could just continue the IRT subway, but I don't want to be stuck with IRT trains because I do like B division rolling stock better. So I'll probably switch to a B division line, maybe the Q. Okay. Is that the center? That looks pretty centered to me. Maybe the Q. Maybe, again, we've spoken about this though on a bunch of streams. It's a constantly changing opinion of mine. What line will I build next? That's the question. What line does Webster build next after the one is done? Again, I could just continue the IRT. The 3 line, if I were to continue the IRT, looks pretty enticing. It already has its Harlem terminal built. Its northern terminal built, and it would already have the 7th Avenue Express built via the 1 line being built, and then Lenox Avenue isn't the worst thing to build. It's 2-track line. I would consider Lenox Avenue um, low difficulty compared to other stations. I would say it's straightforward. I'm not going to say low difficulty because I see people saying that things are low difficulty and then they try to build it and theirs looks bad. So I'm not going to say low difficulty. I'm going to say it's straightforward. So maybe the 3 is then after Lenox Avenue. It's the Brooklyn section of the line. And then the elevated section. Which isn't that much. How many stops does the 3 have in Brooklyn? Can someone get that number? It's like what? 15? No. Is it 15 in Brooklyn? Something like that. Okay, I don't have to do that one because it's the same as this one, so I'll just copy it. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere around 15. Has to be. 15 stops in Brooklyn. You know, you have Clark Street. Let's see, what hurdles will there be on the 3? There's Clark Street. I'd say Clark Street is a bit of a hurdle because it's angled. I think it's angled. And it's deep bore. Deep bore angled. Which is new. This is needs to be switched. Yeah, deep bore angle. Deep bore angle. A deep bore angled station. Now they have deep bore back then. How did they build that? It must have been some sort of cut and cover. Because I think Clark Street was an early station. I don't think they had deep bore. How did they build it? But you know, it's a round station that's angled. So that ups the difficulty. So that'd be a bit of a hurdle. What do you have after that? Borough Hall will definitely be a chore to build. Yes, this part. Because it's Borough Hall, it's by no means a straightforward station to build. There's multiple angles, multiple angled platforms, and hold on, it's multiple angled connected platforms at multiple different heights, except they're not at multiple different heights, and then one platform is a junction, technically. The 4 and 5 platform connect to the 2 and 3, and then not only that, please tell me these aren't different heights. Okay. Not only that, but there's a ramp on an angle for the downtown track. So not as straightforward as you might think. And building with IR on angles is not fun at all. Then after that, you hit another wall at Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center, basically Times Square lights. So I forgot the pillars here. So yeah, you run into Times Square lights. Have to build that. I think that 4th Avenue is straight there. 4th Avenue line there is straight. So yeah, once you get past that hurdle, it's gonna be angled stuff. And then you hit Franklin Avenue. I think it's angled. It has to be angled because the Q is angled. At Franklin Avenue, half the 3 stops are in Brooklyn, so it might be more. Probably like 20 then. In Franklin Avenue, Utica Avenue would be easier if it was straight, but it's not. It's angled, so another hurdle there. especially because it's stacked. A stacked angled station is much more difficult than a single level angle station. So yeah, the three would get bogged down in Brooklyn pretty bad with all those angle stops. But then to new lots, again, angled elevated platforms won't be fun to build, so it get bogged down there. Okay, so wow, this is wow. There's a lot it needs to do. But this is why we stream it. Stream the tedious parts. Because that's the only way I'll get through them if I stream them. The fuck? Why is it still pillar? It's still a pillar. What is this? What's going on here? I'm gonna stop swearing on the streams. Alright. I'm gonna try to. Anyway. Make them more family friendly, as they say. So yeah, that's the possibility of the 3-line. So then what? If I did the 3-line, then obviously it makes sense to follow up with the 2-line after that. Okay, it looks like it's actually easier if I do it this way. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. Stepping out for a second, and then we'll finish this. We'll talk about the 2-line. Going to switch the stream screen to new scene. We'll be right back. Alright. Just feeling a little hungry. So I decided to make some scrambled eggs. Pretty easy, quick meal. And trying to get some energy. Alright. How's everyone doing? Is he going to come back? I'm back. Since this live stream is already getting good, I'm eating Cool Ranch Doritos. Nice. Yeah, sorry, I just went to make some eggs. Alright. So, I need to do this next one. You already have YouTube Premium. I wish I had YouTube Premium. I should get it. So many ads and so many videos. I hate is when I'm just looking for one tiny, teensy, weensy part of a video, and then I get hit with an ad. And it's going to always be two unskippable ads when it's least convenient. You know, when you're looking for sound effects for V-fanning videos, right? And then you just get hit with unskippable ads on every attempt, and most of the time, the sounds that you find aren't even good, but it still plays ads. So you have to keep looking. You know? Just have to keep looking. Yay, he's back. Yes. I'm back. Alright, there we go. Not sure if the YouTube Premium special offer exists right now. Says Alex, the MTA weather fan. Yeah, eggs are very easy to make. And if you ever need a quick meal, just crack 3 eggs, stir them up, and just like that, you have a meal in a couple of minutes. Scrambled eggs. I just bought it because I wanted to listen to music without ads. Use Spotify. If you want to listen to music without ads, just get Spotify. They don't do ads. Or I never get ads for some reason. People tell me that it's supposed to have ads, but I don't get ads. I'm not paying for anything extra on it. But yeah, just download Spotify and make an account, and you can have music there without YouTube's ads. I'll be right back. I'm back. $148th Street build was amazing. Subscribed the other day. Thank you for subscribing, Monty. Monty. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Yeah, get Spotify though. If you get Spotify, then you just listen for music. You listen to music for free. All right. So now we have done the cross beams. Oh crap! Don't want to touch this. If I touch this, it's going to possibly crash the game. Okay, so see, you see that when the hammer selects it, it selects literally the entire structure. Anything that's green, it selects. So I guess I'll just have to do this by hand. These things here are just topography outlines. Maybe I'll do a topography stream one day. It will probably happen. This stream was almost going to be a topography stream. I was actually considering doing a topography stream today where I built the roads and topography to West 4th Street so that I could build West 4th Street and then do a V-fanning video at 14th Street on the 123 FM and L, but I decided I'll just come back to it in like a few weeks or a month when we get there. Because I've already built a station, but what I mean is like when we reconnect, when we connect this section of the line to that section. That's what I mean. Alright, so I guess when we get over there, maybe we'll do that. So that we can have a full V-fanning video there. Because I think it'd be cool to do a complex V-fanning video. Complex, where there's a ton of different lines. It'll definitely have a cool feel to it. The fuck? No! I've missed one. Missed this. There we go. And we're not done. Not done with this yet. We have to actually there's a part that goes. Yeah, I did this one kind of weird, it seems. Yeah, I did this one incorrect. 8. What the fuck? I did this one wrong. You know what? You know what? We're just gonna live with it. Why is it? I guess we're not gonna be able to just live with this one being wrong. Why is it like this? How did this happen? I thought we were about to be done, but I messed one of them up. Have you built the R line yet? I haven't built any lines yet that are done on this world. There's an M line in the previous world. I renamed the playlists, so the last world is now Minecraft MTA 2. This world is Minecraft MTA 3, and the original world is Minecraft MTA 1. That way it's just less confusing for people, because sometimes new people join and don't know why I built the same station twice, but they don't seem to understand that it's because I've restarted the series. Okay. So we're gonna have to redo this entirely. Yeah, so they don't seem to understand it's because it's a different world. So I've changed them to Minecraft MTA 1, 2, and 3. And this is Minecraft MTA 3. So in Minecraft MTA 2, there was, I'll just go over the lines that were built in the different Minecraft MTA worlds. So in Minecraft MTA 1, in order, we had, sorry about that. In order, we had the Q, and then F, N, C, no. Was it this? No, it was the E, then the C, and then the 4. And fun fact, Minecraft MTA 1 does have a completed M line, but there was never a full ride video made of it because I didn't have announcements available to use for the M line video. So there was actually a completed M line in Minecraft MTA 1, but it was never recorded. Let me just have a little drink of water. I'll sip this water. Then Minecraft MTA 2 had some completed lines as well. You had the, let's see, in order. Okay, the order on that one is a bit tougher. The W? No, not the W. The L. You had the L, then you had the W. There was a small section of the D. Fuck. This got messed up. Okay, there we go. So you had a small section of the... Why is this... I have to redo these. Hold on. Okay, so you had the W. No, you had the L, the W, then the E. Again, so there was an E in Minecraft MTA 2. And the last line to be completed in Minecraft MTA 2 was the M. There was almost a J in Minecraft MTA 2. The J in Minecraft MTA 2 was like 10 stops away from completion. It was 10 or 12 maybe. It just needed the stops between Crescent Street, not Cypress Hills, Crescent Street and... No, that was not built. It just needed the stops between Alabama Avenue and Sutphin Boulevard. So what's that, like 12 stops? 12 or 10, something like that. And then there would have been a J ride as well. We build the IND again. Half the IND is finished. What? Half the IND is finished on this world? No. I don't think it is. Yeah, there will be an IND built again. But after the one. I just want to finish a line first. before I do anything else. I want to finish the one line first. Okay. Let's grab this from here. Okay. And separate this. So maybe what I was thinking is I finished the one, or this is just an idea I was thinking now, but I change ideas a lot. So finish the one, then the three, then the two, and then I have all all Broadway 7th Avenue lines finished. Maybe by the end of 2023. So 2023 will be the year of the 7th Avenue lines. After that, Lexington Avenue. The Lexington Avenue lines might be what I do in 2024. And Flushing, and then the IRT should be done. Do I have to do them on both sides? I feel like it should be double, yeah. Yeah, so after the 2 and 3 are done, a lot of the 4 and 5 is completed from that, so it would just make sense to do the 4 and 5 after. So what's going to be left after that? Just Lexington and Jerome. And that probably won't take the whole year. That will take maybe 6 months if I can stay motivated. It's all about motivation. If there's enough motivation, we'll get done. There's not, and no see. And you've seen what happens. It doesn't go slow. And then Flushing. And then after that, we go back to the IND. Is this world private? Yes. You still use chisels and bits? No, this is little tiles. Have you ever made the G train before? No. There's never been a completed G line in any of my worlds. The first world ended because there couldn't actually be a G line because of the way the angles were set up. There could not be a G line in that world. Second world could have a G line. This one will obviously have a G line. We just don't know when. Alright. Did I miss one? No. Okay. How many are left? 3. 3 left. I might end this in like an hour and then go to the gym. Alright. So I might do that. But I want to, I might start the arch for 125th Street. But we also have a bunch of, you see, we have a bunch of intersections that need to be labeled. So we might do that once these are done. This has been a grueling, absolutely grueling process to build these things. It's been a quite tedious and slow effort. It's off. There we go. There we go. This is Java. This is in fact Java. This is very Java. Some seriously Java stuff. There we go. Okay, I think these are done. Awesome. Good stuff. These are done. Okay, then I'll just be able to copy this last one. No, it's this one. Let's copy this one. And they're done. Except the one's going back up. But we'll have to do that another time. Because now we have these. Okay. So now that those, actually let's keep this in a crate for later. Because we'll need to do the ones that go the other way. Alright. So we have those set up. Do I still need this? Yeah, I think I will. So I'll keep that. We need to label the streets. So we don't have any of the streets labeled between what is this? 121st Street and 143rd Street. There's 135th. You'll have to wait. I'll have to wait until the video to see how it looks done. So we're not going into the station right now. That's cool. Making the R line and the J line. That's cool. All right. Let's go over here. One 143rd. I hate doing these signs though. Let's do the signs another time. I think I am spent for today. Yeah. No, there's one thing that we can still do. If we go to 215th Street, there's a slope that I've been meaning to rebuild because it's too steep. And we can do a stream one time where we build this yard, 207th Street yard. There's no trains in it at the moment. I kind of removed all of them. But we'll want to do a stream at some point where we finish up the 207th Street yard. Over here, you can see I've been working on it. Well, I built this. This yard is like a year old. No, a bit less. I built it, I think, in July last year or June. And then I never finished it, as you can see. So we'll have to work on the 207th Street yard on the stream as well. Is it graffiti? I put the graffiti. Yeah, I put the graffiti. It looks way bigger when there's no trains there. Alright, so we're going to go over here to 215th Street. And I want to rebuild that slope. It's too steep. This is not acceptable. I'm just gonna break this, rebuild it. Okay. So the slope is too steep. It should be less steep than what it is. And let's just do that right now. So Minecraft MTA maintenance is rebuilding slopes. They're too steep because they were originally built for minecarts and then converted to IR. Yeah, this was one of the areas that was converted. And I did add back the Fare control at this station, right here, you can see. Fare control is back. Exit out here, and one of the remnants of the lower platform lights. Managers are here, let's go here. Oh, there should be Metro card machines. There. And then I think this side needs to be fixed. Yep. Okay, yeah. Remnants, so this needs to be fixed. But it looks fine from the station area, like the platform. Takes me a week to do one station. Yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while to build stations. Can understand that. Okay. So, what's this? I'm going to say it's 6. 5, okay. So what we do for this, just get some wool. Need a custom curve. Like 32. Place blueprint. That sounds like R. 16. Wait, let me think. Hold on. So it should be 96. So I'll just do this. Tape measure. 96. 6. So to here. GG signal. Action. Yeah, GG signal. Okay. I'll break this. Set some error. We'll have to reconnect. Okay, so there's barrier blocks under this L. So we'll just reconnect. Hold on, what was the yard on 215th Street? Yeah, the 207th Street yard reaches 215th Street. That is the 207th Street yard. It reaches it. Takes up this whole space. And we haven't built 207th Street yet. 207th Street's there. But the 207th Street yard is this whole area. So maybe next stream we'll work on 207th Street, the station. I'm kind of concerned that if I make this long, that it's going to be quite laggy. Let's see. Hopefully it's not laggy. But it looks better if it's longer instead of in 30-second pieces. Yeah, maybe next stream we'll do the 207th Street station instead of 125th Street. Get a little bit of a change of scenery because we're still missing this station. Okay, sweet. Something is in the way. This. Back. At the barrier. Wooden. Come back here. No problem. Early stream. Yeah. For me, this is an early stream. Why are people joining at the end of this stream? The stream is going to end soon. Let's just get rid of these. Let's get rid of this parts. Doesn't really work here. If I move this, will it break? The fuck? No! It's been destroyed and I can't undo. Oh man. It's been destroyed and I can't undo. Fuck. Okay, there we go. This side too. I just wanted to get rid of the curved part. I didn't want to destroy the whole thing. Alright, so this looks kind of awkward, so I'm going to raise it up a block. Why are people joining when I go to do this L, but not the other L? Is it just the time? Why does the track placing make such a loud noise? I don't. I could remove the noise that it's using, but I think it just uses the noise that I replaced for that noise. Maybe I'll remove it because I don't need it anymore. It's obsolete. Obsolete feature. Too much. Too much. Let's go back. Okay. There's like there's a bunch of them. You know what? This is what we have technology for. This is why we have advanced modern technology called little blueprints. And we use those to be lazy and not redo the same thing. You know what they say, work smart, not hard. Alright, so let's just move this up first. Please don't break all the tracks. Please don't break all the tracks. Thank you for not breaking all the tracks. Stack one up. Then we'll just get rid of the colored part. Okay. Now we have technology here. Awesome. It's going to be on the wrong side, isn't it? No? Okay. Okay. Why is that one taller? Ah, it hasn't fucking... I'll just get rid of that after. It's not a big deal. Alright. Get rid of this. Why didn't the other one have it? Maybe I just left it there. Okay. Damn, the color's mismatched. So this one's a different color. I know that. Yeah, it is. It's different material entirely. Okay. There we go. And yeah, it's gonna break the track if I move that one. So that one has to stay there. Okay, so now the slope is smoother. Very good. It's too steep before. Much smoother now, much better. Ideally, it should begin in the station, but you can't build switches on slopes, so it kind of has to be over there. All right. So back. Okay, so we need to do the same thing here at some point, and I guess we need to rebuild this, and it doesn't even have supports. And then you see 207th Street. It's a mess. It needs to be built. It was originally going to be built with mine carts, so that's why this side is lower than that side. But it was never finished with mine carts, so because of that, you have one side that's you have one side over here which is lower, and then this side which is the correct platform height. So yeah, we'll have to do 207th Street at some point soon in the near future. Maybe next stream we'll do 207th Street and then go back to 125th Street after that. We also need to build Marble Hill and 168th Street. So the thing with building 125th Street is it's kind of like we're entering a new area. So I feel like we should finish this area first. So, you know, I might actually have energy if it's to build 207th Street. So I might continue to stream. Let me just take a look at the station. Because I feel like it shouldn't be that bad if we just built it. I wonder if we can just build it right now. Let's see. I'm looking on Google Maps. I need to see what the exits are like at this station. Virtually none of the images posted about the station are actually the station itself. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow, okay. Okay, so first of all, I don't use this canopy design anymore, so I need to get rid of it if I'm going to do this. Second of all, it has a pretty cool little thing going with its wall. There's, instead of a fence, there's a wall. So we're going over to Dykeman Street. I'd like to see if I can use the Dykeman Street canopy, because I think that one will work, because I have a newer canopy design. Because the minecart converted stations kind of have highish like canopies. Let me just, let's use this. Let me just test something. I think this one's fine. It's canopy height. Yeah, so this canopy height is better. And I don't like the color that I used for some of those stations over there. Okay, so here we are. What the fuck? Why is this one lighter? I don't like that. Very strange decision I made there. What happened to the collaborations? The fuck? Collaborations with Dynamite IRT? Jellymations? We never collaborated. He doesn't have a PC, so he can't play this. And I don't know Jellymations. NYC trans, I don't know, he died. I think. I don't know what happened to him. The NYC transit channel is still technically allowed to come onto this world, but he kind of just died. He's like MIA. I don't know what happened to him. Just fixing this. I don't like how this sticks out like that. Okay. Yeah, let's work on 207th Street. I guess I'll continue the stream. 215th Street, Dykeman Street. Oh. Actually, let me grab something here first. Yeah, so we're going to build 207th Street now, I guess. I guess that's what's happening here. But I want to grab a canopy from here. because I like the canopy design that I used here, so I'm going to use it for 207th Street. Since it's an elevated station, I can use the canopy again. Okay. So we'll go back, and we're going to have to modify it a bit, but basic premise is still there. It's still like elevated canopy. Going back here, why do the tracks wobble like this? Because it's an angle, and some angles the tracks don't like. Platform length. How many blocks is an average station? Like 157, 160? Why? It depends on the station though. IRT stations are different. Okay, so let's actually just, yeah, this is kind of rough. Let's just remove it. It's kind of an outdated technique that I don't really use anymore. Some of the ways the station is going to be built are just outdated, so I'm just going to remove the whole fucking platform. I'll keep this part though, because I might use that. Okay. I'll get rid of this. Over here. Hold on. Okay. Yep, I have that over there. If I start coughing too much, though, I am going to end the stream. This is a full block. Because I am still getting these aggressive coughing fits. So if that happens, I'm going to end the stream. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Complete rebuilds of this station is about to take place. Well, the station was never finished in the first place, but I'm starting it from scratch. I can't really do much with what I have anyway. I'll have to remove what I built here anyway to do it. Oh, that's... that could have been helpful. Hold on, I'm going to undo what I just removed so that I can make an outline first, because it does look like there was something measured there that could be useful. Lagging as it tries to undo. Great, it did undo. Okay, I'd like the floor black. Well, I'd like the floor back, please. There we go. Alright. So let's do this. And we're going to just make an outline before removing this, because yeah, these are incorrect. Get rid of these. These are from my other worlds, and for some reason it put the waypoints on this world. Da 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 da. Okay. Come back here. This goes to there. Yes, this goes there. IND, I don't know. It varies. I'm not going to give my platform station specs so that everyone starts using the same specs. Alright. Let's come here. It doesn't matter. IND is like 200, 190 to 200. There you go. Use the specs. Have you ever done Times Square? Yeah. There's a Times Square on this worlds. Alright, I'm just gonna set this up. I should go up. There we go. Go back. Break this. Nice, this thing didn't go. I'll get this as well. While I'm here, I might as well. While I'm here, I might as well. There we go. Alright, the fuck? What happened to that sign? It's gone. It's a destroyed sign. Alright. So then that's like 2. And that's gonna be like 2. Right? Wait. No, it's 1. Why is there a station on the ground? What do you mean, why is there a station on the ground? There's a station on the ground. I'm making an outline so I can build the station easily without having to constantly reference the dimensions again, which I've already done. I think this one's too short. Have you ever used Pocket Edition? I use Pocket Edition. Like once. Years ago. When it was still in like its beta. I did play Minecraft in its beta form on the phone once in the past. No, a few times. That was when I first started playing it. I played it in its beta form, and I actually totally forgot that I even did that until you just brought it up. Yeah, I played it in its beta form on the phone. And of course, it was in its beta form, so I didn't think there was much to it, so I stopped. Then a couple of years later, I got it for the computer, which is more fun. Played survival and creative. Always liked building cities. And then I played on some servers, like PvP, factions. And eventually wound up here. I think there might be like a significant gap. Yeah, there's going to be a significant gap. Let's get the tape measure. Measure this. 154. That's way too short. It needs to be longer. It needs to be, I do 160. It needs to be like 160 for this. Says I won't give dimensions, proceeds to give dimensions. Okay, yeah. Okay, this one's 164. Interesting. This one's a bit longer than the other one. I think there is a bit of an offset. About 5 months ago. That is dead. Hold on, I need to drink water. My throat. Sorry about that. I had to drink some water, clear my throat. Yeah, 5 months sounds pretty dead. Look at me. Should be uploading like at least once a month so that people know you're still alive in the community. I'd like to upload more, but I don't. Sometimes I upload more, sometimes I upload less. Would it be fine, I wonder, if I just continued this a little bit onto the curve, or onto this. Wait, yeah, north. Okay. 154. I'm not good at math, quick math. So I'm just going to stack until I get there. 70, 76, 77. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the platforms do seem to be an offset. Wow, 5 months. You're supposed to 5 months. Wow. Okay. All right. Hold on, I need to mute again. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's remove this part here. And then I'm going to call it for today. I see the time at 7:05, and I'd like to add a few things to a video candidate that I have. I have an upload candidate ready for 137th Street. It's not going to be a tour, but maybe I'll just upload a tour later. I want to do the fancier video first, and then, upload the tour after. Some people watch it, and of course I'll take the extra ad revenue from a second video. So I'm working on the fancier video. It's going to be a V-fanning video of 137th Street, and there's going to be some cool cinematic tunnel shots and a little something extra in the video that I don't usually do. Just a little, you'll see. Alright, so that might upload tonight in a few hours. I need to come up with a thumbnail for that. So, yeah. Check the channel in 2 hours. It should upload by 9. If it doesn't upload by around 9:30, then it's not going to happen today. I'm WebSoak, ending the stream. We'll probably just stream tomorrow again and work on 207th Street. Hopefully we can just build the whole station in one day, because I have the canopy. It's a very simple station, and I already have most of the pieces that I would need to build it. So hopefully we can just do it all tomorrow. And I'm WebSoak, ending the stream. Look at that, 3 tracks, goes down to the A. I'm saying goodbye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. What's up, Transit Van on 64 train?